Join the 28-hour SQL Server Masterclass on the Udemy platform for only $15 instead of $89. Learn how to become a future developer or either a future DBA or performance expert on SQL Server with 150 exercises. The link to the promotion is in the video description. Okay? Want to get started on SQL Server? Then join me. The join. It's possible to join two tables between them in SQL Server. Okay? The joins allow to associate many tables in the same query. They allow you to obtain results that combine data from several tables in an efficient and very powerful way. Join I used a lot of on SQL Server. You will see that it's very useful to join table. The syntax is easy, and you can see that there are many types of join. There is the inner join. Inner join, in fact, it's an internal join to return records when the condition is true in both tables. It's one of the most used join. It's the one you will see the most often. With the inner join, if you have two tables, left table and right table, that we are going to join, it's going to join the matching data between the two tables. Okay? Anyway, we are going to see this in the demonstration. The syntax is select with the customer colon alias A. Okay? By making the join on the customer table alias B, and at the end by specifying the two columns on which I want to join. Okay, so come on, let's see all this in the demonstration. Okay, so let's go for the demonstration about the inner join, the internal join. Use formation as usual, and I create two tables. One table called orders and one table with the name of customers. Okay, it's good. And insert some values in them. Insert 9 rows and insert into the table customer 5 customers. And if I do the to select, we have the two tables, a customer table and a orders table. So what we are going to do, we are going to join these two tables. This one, the table order, and the table on the bottom, the table customers. So my first question is going to be, I want to bring back the customer who have an order number. Okay, let's make a zoom. You can see here who has order. Okay, number of order. Okay, their number, and I want to join them with the 5 customers just on the bottom. Okay, I want to show you just the customer who have made an order. So logically, if we do a join, we're going to show the matching values. So we will have the 1 just here in the ID customer column, the 3 and the 5. Okay? So there we have another number here. Okay? So let's write our query. Okay. Let's go select. So ID customer, because we want to do a join on this column. colon, so ID customer from orders, okay, and we give an alias to the table, so hey, for example, and we also give an alias for the ID customer for this table. Inner join, let's do a join between the two tables on the customer. I think you understand. We give an alias B to another table, the table customer, and I do a join on the two colon ID customer. So hey ID customer equal B ID customer. So in this example, I do a join on hey ID customer in the order table, hey, and the Hanover join on the B ID customer for the customer table, just right here, okay? If I want to see if my syntax is good, just click on the check here, parse, check, and command completed successfully. So what does the select do? Let's run this query. I did bring back customers 1, 3, and 5. I've joined the two tables and I have got the associated order numbers. Okay, so we have the customer that have order numbers. Then I want the first and last name of the people with in my query. So let's make a zoom. We had the column name with the first name column. Sorry, I put the alias B because the column name and first name belong to the customer table. Okay, understood? Let's run this query. I have the name, the first name, and the number of orders, which appears in my query. Okay? Everything is perfect. And if I change the first name, if for example I put hey, okay, and if you can see here it's red, and if I run this query, invalid column name for the first name. Okay, so I don't have the first name column in the customer in the order table. Okay, then you have to know that the inner in the inner join is optional. If I take the same request and remove the inner, okay, just a join without the inner, and if I run the query, the result is good. Okay, it's the same thing, it's exactly the same command. So inner is optional, but generally developers like to put an inner by default, but it's optional. You have to know that. So contrary to a popular belief, we had a lot of posts on the forum about SQL that talk about impacting then join data on themselves where we join. So if in example, if we change the joining order on this query, ID customer equal B, and if we change Okay, B and E, just here. I invert the meaning of the column in the join. So what's going on if you run these two queries is exactly the same thing, the same results, okay? In short, changing the order of join does not impact the result of your request. Okay, so let's go for the right and left join demonstration.